What's going on? MTJ talking about the question of the day. Are you secretly struggling with something? And man, that's crazy because you know what? The things we got going on that's inside of our mind, the things that we think about when we behind closed doors, you know, that one thing that we know that's has a heavy burden on top of us and that we struggle with and we don't want to share with anybody. And sometimes we share with somebody that we believe we trust and they violate our trust. It makes us go deeper inside with that one thing that we know we're struggling with. Man, but I'm here to tell you, and I stand here as a representative, that when you let that secret go, how much of release you have, how you feel, how you emotionally get over it, how you physically can get changes in your life, and mentally, oh man, the mental release is so freaking crazy. Now, let me tell you some really things like, look, for years I walked around not being able to be myself because there was a part of me that I wouldn't share with anybody. And the one thing I wouldn't share with anybody is I didn't feel I was good enough. Because of my past and the things I had went through, I always felt I had to prove that I was somebody. I had to prove that I wasn't just a bad guy. I had to prove more than anything. I worked hard to get it done, and it was just weighing on me so much, so bad. You hear me? Like, have you ever known, you know what that's like to have a feeling that you're not good enough? What? Man, that shit, that's deep. Man, it had me. But then that one time, and something clicked in the release, and man, when I accepted who I was, and I started sharing out loud what was my struggles. And when I went to the people who I was struggling with, I was struggling that I wasn't good enough to be a father. I was struggling with not being good enough to be productive in society. You hear me? You know me, after all them years of being told that I ain't gonna be nothing, I'm gonna spend my life in jail, or I'm gonna be dead. You hear me? Like I'm walking in my own home where I'm supposed to be protected and everything's supposed to be right for me. And you know what? I would hear those same words. You go somewhere, you go outside the door, you hear those same words. And the expectations of me was so low that, man, I didn't know. I was carrying that burden for a very long time. So I'm telling you, releasing it, man, was awesome. And you know how I really, really got through it? It took a long time, guys. I'm talking about a long time for me to actually get over that and to have that release and to let that thing go. And it was through writing my autobiography. Once I wrote that autobiography and I wrote that story of JG life and the things that I had went through, man, it was the biggest release I got. It was the biggest release. Man, I feel so good now. See, I'm living a life through that release of letting that secret go. But the secret was to me. So I'm going to share that secret with the world. And you know what? I feel content. No, not content at where I'm at. I'm happy for me. I'm not happy where I'm at. I'm still hungry, but I'm content. You know, I'm at the point in time in life that if it ended right now, I'm happy. I'm okay with that. But while I'm alive, I'm going to keep being a lion, and I'm going to keep going after it, and I'm going to keep biting, and I'm going to keep fighting. But now, let's go back to that original question. Are you struggling with something? Because we all struggle. And I'm just here to tell you, let that release go. And you never know when you open up. See, when I shared my story, what it did is it made people come to me and they start telling me what they were struggling with. Because they felt I understood. We didn't have the same struggle. We just had a struggle. Listen, find a way to release that thing from you. And I'm guarantee you that you will feel better. I'm Master Personal Fitness Trainer James Gillette, the king of results, the king of the matter, the king of caring, the king of wanting to see you do better. Love yourself, care about yourself, go get them results because they do matter. Oh yeah.